So here we are again in a ditch. Round 2.
All right.
Oh man.
So here's the beginning. Hello and welcome to another D&D podcast. I'm Troy.
I'm Casey.
This is really cheesy. I can't do it.
God damn it, Emily.
That's Emily.
Also, why is
keeping it
Troy
in.
doing the?
Yeah.
Why is Troy doing?
Because
the
no one
intro?
else was stepping it up. Fine, Eric, you do
I
it.
think
Go.
when
Start
Eric
again.
just says, "All right, you guys ready to get back into this or whatever," that's always just a great like. It
Okay,
always starts
hipster.
on the-
Whatever. But we need to correspond voices to names so people can associate stuff. Because
I'm
you start
Eric.
off the
I
first
play
name.
literally everybody.
There's only 4 of us.
Okay.
Whatever, guys.
All right,
And
let's go on the
equality.
recap.
I did it
All right.
last time.
Yeah, one of you guys recap.
All right. So previously, we engaged the local self-declared lord of Gray Manor, and
Engage is a generous term.
yes,
Well, someone
fine.
pulled the scroll early.
Vistra
I don't know why you gotta
called a smoke
explain it.
bomb that surrounded everybody, and then Drog Darius tried to grab the necklaces and the earring, which then led to a fight, which ended up in the pit, where miraculously the warlord was slain, and then I'm sorry. All the devil people have. I'm trying to.
You know his name. I know his name.
Draco.
Yes.
Draco.
So I'll give you a hint. All the tieflings are Malfoys.
Yes, Draco.
Really?
Yeah.
Or they're all Harry Potter characters. Let's just do that. Draco then proceeded to he was in the fight, but then after seeing his boss killed, he did a fireball suicide move, leaving everyone unconscious except for Drog, who had 1 hit point left, miraculously. And that's kind of where we left off. Surrounded by 32 orcs on top of their dead boss.
30 works.
30.
Yeah, 30 yards. So yeah. I believe the last thing said was get the kegs rolling.
Something along those lines. Yes.
Okay. What are you guys doing? Anything immediately? Orcs just stare at you down in your pit.
I'm
I would like
gonna.
I go
What?
we should what are we gonna do about Draco over there?
He's
We should
dead.
probably tie him.
No, he's just passed
Oh.
out, right?
He's unconscious. I thought you said.
I believe he is unconscious. Yes.
Well, maybe we can question him about what Emil was doing.
I go over to tie up Lucius, or not Lucius, Draco. God damn it.
What about?
All right. He is actually stable, so
Oh,
he is not dead.
good.
Oh, that's what he was rolling. I see.
Yeah.
I thought you were just
I thought
like
you were
dropping
rolling
him.
how well I tied him up, and I'm like, I don't.
You did a terrible job.
Okay,
My
yeah, so
character
yeah.
doesn't have a history of BDSM, so I don't know if he would be good at tying knots.
I mean,
there's other like
Yeah,
you could be a
that's-
sailor and
that's
learn how to
ways to come
tie
across.
knots. You don't
Wow.
have to.
Wow, this just made an adult podcast. Thanks, Troy.
I mean, I
Yeah,
intend
it's
to swear profusely, so.
Oh, yeah, I already
I-
swore.
I
Keeping
mean,
it.
I don't think our demographic skews adult, so I mean, yeah.
I don't think we have a demographic, Troy.
No, we do not. Everybody is welcome
So-
here.
What? So yeah, you tie him up. As you were doing that, one orc pushes his way to the front and just kind of like, definitely the largest of the bunch, jumps down and just like into the pit with you guys. And then as you're tying him up, in Orcish, he says, "You might have killed Emil, but you don't fight with honor. Leave now."
Guys, he says we should leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's.
Yeah,
Are
okay,
we taking
we'll leave.
Draco with us?
No, we're gonna leave him.
No, let's take Draco. I'm gonna cast.
Okay. I ask if we can.
No.
Sorry, you cast me.
I'm gonna cast
Don't ask.
command on the orc.
Okay.
And it's only 1 word command. Darn.
Yes.
Halt?
Command. Oh, okay.
Or just
Well, hold on.
what?
Mm-mm.
What? Halt?
Let's not yell at him to halt.
You guys
No.
don't know what he said. Let me
I
talk
do.
to him.
I
Oh,
speak Orcish.
Now you do.
Thanks so much, Pete. This is hilarious.
I believe I prior did, so we're gonna. I know it now.
well, if I just say halt, then he won't. He can't move and he can't take no actions.
Or
But there's
he'll
29 other
scream.
orcs around.
And yes,
I
I am not
think we
looking
can
to
just-
be aggressive.
I don't know.
I was
we
going to
are
ask
trying.
if we can take him. I'm just going to say, let me ask. So I asked the orc, I go, are we allowed to take Draco here or in Orcish? Are we allowed to take Draco here or would you like him to stay with you guys?
He says, "Leave now. My patience is growing thin."
Okay, we're leaving. We got to go, guys. Let's go now.
Oh,
I picked up.
okay. I guess we can always
So we
just
had a-
come
Say
back
no.
and talk
So
to
grab
him.
him. No, grab him. If he yells, we'll drop him.
No, we're leaving
He's-
now because he's angry, dude.
We,
you can
we
tell.
should
we gotta
we
go.
should just go. Let's not take our chance.
We're leaving now. And I start
Okay.
heading out.
Okay, we'll start walking out of here.
Okay, I'll follow.
All right, you guys are leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. It is dead quiet as you walk out. You climb out of the pit. Some orcs make some just kind of like make a path for you, and you just like walk out. Emil's corpse still in the pit.
Beheaded.
Beheaded. Yeah.
Should we stick? No, that's a bad idea. Let's just keep going.
Yep, we gotta go.
You guys leave the camp.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You walk for a little while, and then you hear like a sort of like a cart, like a hand cart kind of being pulled, and you hear
It's the
this
blacksmith.
guy's voice. Oi, hey,
Yes.
oi, you lot, get back here.
Hey. Who
And
is
it's,
it?
Oben, the dwarf blacksmith.
Hello.
Oh, it's a
Owen.
last week. I was gonna say we probably should go get him, but whatever. Cool.
Yeah.
He came.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing, but we're being commanded to leave with the threat of death. But it looks like he escaped. So,
Yeah.
hello, Open.
He goes,
I know. I can't have the fan
He
on
goes,
because I'm
"Hey,
recording.
he was like, my deal was only with Emil, so him being dead, I imagine I could just leave. So, hey,
names.
goes, hey, big guy, hold this cart for me. You know, like,
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. And then, yeah, do you guys make it back to the lovely, lovely town?
As we're walking back,
Yeah.
I ask him how is he at making improvements to axes like mine. I gotta start picking his brain, like playfully, like seeing like how he feels about hand axes and stuff like that.
Okay, just make a general charisma check.
Okay.
Eight.
That's an 8.
He goes, we'll talk details once I get back home and settled and everything. But what I just saw, I heard some noise and I heard some shouting, and then looked in the pit. Emil's dead. Draco's sprawled out on a table, being coughing up blood. And it's a bad scene. Jeez, yeah.
Do they know where you live? Because you might.
Well, they know I live in town, but I mean,
Okay. I'm just curious.
my relationship with all the orcs was actually quite fine. Smith and
Oh, okay.
weapons, they are incredibly dumb. They don't understand good craftsmanship at all or appreciate the art of smithing, but my,
Also, you make
Alright.
my
some fine
deal was with
arrows.
Emil. So
That's for certain.
he's like, and I could use a stiff drink.
Yeah, I'm right there with
I
you,
think
brother.
we all could.
Mhm.
Definitely.
So you guys eventually get back to town. It's definitely nighttime at this point. Owen goes back to presumably where his old shop was. He points it out. It's kind of around the corner. And then see him open it up and drop his wagon off. And then I assume you guys are going into the Gray Blight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Okay. So you walk into the Gray Blight Inn. Right when you walk through, Adair's behind the bar and just looks at you and goes, "Oh, well, you three look like shit."
We look better. We look better than Emil.
He goes, what do you mean?
Oh, he had a run-in with
Yeah, we had
He's
a,
no
his
longer
head and
with
his shoulders
us.
had a disagreement.
He
His
looks
head
at
and his
you.
shoulders had a disagreement.
He goes, you three killed Emil.
he stole some stuff from us, and when we went to go ask him about it,
A fight
we
broke
didn't
out.
have it.
He was not a good guy. He had it coming.
Well, no, he wasn't a good man at all, but he was also an organized man and a leader to the orcs.
Oh crap!
Huh. Well, I guess thanks. I guess, but sure. One round of drinks, I guess, is worth it. And he pours you some beer.
Thank you.
Some gallons. Get my tonnage on.
These,
Okay, so we go
Yeah.
and take a seat.
yeah.
Yeah, wait. Tell me what you guys are looking for. The usual crowds at the bar. Hagen's
have
there
a
drinking his
ration.
brains
I
out.
want
I don't believe I've
to
eaten today.
look at the moon tears. Are they
Oh,
glowing?
the necklace.
Make an Arcana check,
Oh,
or actually make a religion check.
yay. What I roll?
Oh, natural
Oh,
one.
fantastic. Maybe I should go back to my physical dice.
Didn't
They
see the
are
thing.
they are a little bit brighter. They got some blood on them, but other than that,
Okay. I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe just sit down in a corner and see if I can, like, do anything with them.
oh, give me a little flavor. What exactly are you doing?
I want to say pray. Not meditate, but yeah, like pray. See if, like, they obviously go together because one is an earring and one is a necklace. Are these?
You look at them; they're not like it's not like one or the other. They're just kind of like pearls.
Oh.
So they could either be a necklace or an earring or
Okay.
a bracelet or anything,
Maybe.
or no jewelry at all. Just sort
Oh,
of
they
like
can be anything. I just made mine an earring, and Emil just made his a necklace. Okay. Maybe instead.
originally Emil's was a belly button ring, but this didn't really pan out lore wise.
What's the Oro? That's the
Oro's the
professor,
scholar.
scholar guy? Okay, maybe I'll go sit with him and see if
Okay.
he knows anything about these things.
I would like to make my way to Adair at the bar because I'd like to make my way to the bar to talk to him.
To who?
Adair at the bar.
Okay.
And I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
let me
sit
just
with-
go over who's in the bar. Hagen, I was there drinking his brains out. Oro, Adair, Loxla is in town,
Ooh.
and Oben comes in probably about like a half hour.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit with Vistra and Oro with my beer, and I'm gonna eat a ration.
All right. Sounds good. So who would like to go first?
Ladies first.
Okay. I go over to Oro. And I'm like, hey.
Hello, young lady. Oh, my lord. You are... Wow. That is a lot of blood.
Oh, I guess we
Oh,
just
we
didn't
didn't get
get
cleaned
a
up.
chance to clean up. Please ignore that.
I
am
will look past
So sorry for not cleaning up. I'm embarrassed now. I'll go sit down next to him and say, hey, I know you were looking for religious artifacts before. I can't give you these because they're mine, but
Then I'm not going to give you money.
I don't need money. I just thought you might want to look at them. And maybe we can do a little quick examination of them and see why they look brighter than they did yesterday.
Okay. Sure. All right, I guess I can take a look at them. Oh, he rolled a nat 20.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he goes, well, this seems to be some sort of I don't know if it's necessarily religious or not, but it seems to be when these two tiers have been pretty much in the same vicinity for a while that they generate a magical effect. He goes, they can be separated now and presumably still be fine. They just, as long as it's like, I guess what you could say is they've recharged being in the vicinity of one another.
What? You don't know why they're recharging. Like, what are they charging? This or magic energy?
Presumably some magical effect, yes.
And the only way to figure it out is to go out there and use them, right?
No, attune to them for an hour.
I'll do that then.
Okay.
Thank
Would you
you.
like to attune to both, or would you like to spread the wealth?
No, I'm attuning to both.
All right, hell yeah.
Once I figure
Flashback.
out what they do, maybe I'll share. Who knows?
Flashback. What up, pal? Hey, what can I get you? Another round?
Oh, you're talking to me. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would also like to the fact that I took a knife to the throat and it almost killed me, except it killed me, but I was revived.
Yeah.
I now have a nasty scar on my neck, and
Yeah, it's
my
fucking
voice-
gruesome.
my vocal cords are now messed up, so my voice will be changing as I try to figure out my character's voice. Yeah, totally.
It changes to Troy's voice.
Yes. So with Emil being gone, are you afraid of the orcs doing something?
He goes, well, orc attacks, although they're rather infrequent around here, they were also not organized under a single banner. Emil united them, and to whatever means he did, I do not know how he managed to accomplish that. Orcs following a human is incredibly rare. We could take a break, Trey. What do you need to do?
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. My dad needs me to do something.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right. That being said, Vishra, I assume you will attune for an hour to both?
Yes.
Are you attuned to any other magic items?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think I've gotten anything cool yet.
The one that your original one, your earring,
Mm-hmm.
while you're attuned to it, gives you a +1 on all your spell casting. And I'll write these out for you. You don't
Oh
have to write them
man.
out.
Okay.
I'll make you handouts. Gives you +1 to all your like your ranged spell attack, your like healing. So if like you cast a healing word, it's
Mhm.
a D4 plus your wisdom modifier +1.
Wow.
And your spell save DC also goes up by 1.
Oh.
Mhm.
That's nice.
So pretty much all your religious-based magic stuff goes up by 1.
Is that just when I wear the one earring?
When you're attuned to your original earring.
What about both of them?
The second one.
Oh,
the second
do they
one,
do something different?
Yes, they
Oh.
do something different.
Okay. How exciting.
The second one,
Mhm.
and you might notice a theme here. The second one, it gives you advantage on stealth checks.
Ooh! I definitely need
that's
that
pretty
one. That's awesome.
Mhm. And just make an intelligence roll for me, or make an Arcana roll.
Okay. I clicked it. Did it work? Oh. What? 6.
Yeah, that's all you get.
7.
You have a +1 in it.
Yeah, that's all you get.
Darn.
No other.
Oh, I was supposed to regain health, max health. I roll a D8, right?
What do you mean? You're supposed to
Because we
regain?
leveled up.
You're not
we
yet
leveled
rested yet.
up. Yeah.
Sorry, not regain. Just so my max. I can change
Oh,
the max.
yeah.
I
you
didn't do
gain,
that either.
Okay. For you, Drog, it is 6 plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh.
And for you, Vishra,
Yeah.
it is 5 plus your Constitution modifier plus 1 because of that
Yeah, because I'm a hill
special dwarf you
dwarf.
are. Yeah. And I don't know if Darius did his, but his is 6 plus his con modifier also to his total health.
Okay.
That's
I'll
cool.
double check you all next session.
Sure.
Okay.
So sorry, I couldn't hear what you were saying. What was the response?
He says, basically, he just goes into how, orc attacks were relatively infrequent before a meal. And once they were under a meal, they never attacked. How we managed to unite them all under one banner and under himself a human, no less, is quite impressive, to say the least.
His number 2, Draco, is still alive.
Not familiar with him.
Okay.
Never met him.
Okay. Do you think the town would be interested? I don't know how many able-bodied men you guys have in town, but would you guys want to establish some type of local militia to keep them at bay, or no? Because I feel partly responsible for if
He goes,
orcs do anything.
well, that would be the Lord's job. And the only person... Emil was the self-appointed Lord of Grey Manor. But the only way to become the real Lord of Grey Manor is to claim the Grey Manor.
Can't we men of the town just unite? Why does the Lord have to unite when the men of the town or the people of the town can just unite and just protect ourselves?
He goes,
What magic power does a new Lord give that the 100 men the men who are fighting don't already have?
he goes, stranger, you didn't grow up here. This is the way it's done. This is the way it's always done. The townspeople will...
And how has that worked out so far?
He goes, we haven't had a proper Lord for a long time. Emil was the first self-appointed Lord, and although we had to pay taxes, everyone felt safer.
We messed that up.
Don't get me wrong. Emil was a cock, but a relatively necessary evil.
Well, do you have anyone who would want to help build a watchtower of some sort so you guys can at least be aware of something that's going to happen? Or
With what material and what funds?
you guys have logs and I have axes and we make tower.
Who's paying for this?
Why do we have to pay? We just take logs, put logs up, make tower.
So you expect charity work from the people in this town?
Well, yes, because I'll be doing charity work as well.
Because people will not be going about their daily lives and then also building for free. Because
Even if
I
it's
don't
to
think
help
you
them?
understand. He's like, I don't think you understand people.
It seems like a town would want to come together and help protect the town itself.
Yes, under a lord or a common banner, but there is no lord.
In lieu of Lord, it's when the one man falls, it's on to the next man to step up and protect those below him. So we should all, being on the same level, step up and help each other.
He goes, you're not from around here. People probably aren't going to listen to you, at least in this fact. We're a
Thank you
town
for
rooted
listening.
in tradition.
Well, thank you for giving me an ear to bend, and I give him a gold coin.
He goes, thank you again. You guys just can't establish government in one conversation.
Yeah, trying to create a provincial government.
Hey, man, all it takes is
All it takes is 120? No, it does not.
No, I was gonna say it takes a small group of people acting, doing something weird to change the world, because that's the only other thing don't discount a small group of people who want to change the world. Why? Because it's the only thing that ever has. Boom.
Well, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I know a
Enough
small
of
group
that.
of people.
Political mumbo jumbo. Onto the real main story here. So Draug's having some beer. Chilling.
Hell
with
yeah.
Important
You know
part
you
of
got
the
to show
story.
up and go.
Huh?
You got to shell out those funds, man.
Oh yeah, for the next one. Yeah, I'm on to beer too. How much is a beer again? Just a single gold, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a simple goal.
That's another round. I'll get up and go pay for it. Vistra, do you want a beer?
Are you buying? Or are you just asking if I want one?
I'm asking if you would like one.
Oh, but I already have one.
Okay.
I assume
We're
you
good.
drank it at this point while
Her beer is
tuning
now
for
over.
an hour. I assume you paused that beer off.
I can afford another one.
If you want to spend money.
Yes. We've had a very hard day. I will definitely drink one.
All right, do you guys want to talk to anybody or just want to drink and go to sleep?
I would like to talk to the Huntress.
Loxla?
Loxla, yep.
Darius has not met her before. You just want to go up and introduce yourself?
I have no way of knowing who she is. Does she have her bow on her?
No, yeah, she's armed to the teeth. Well, not armed to the teeth.
No,
She's
I
got
see.
her bow, pretty much.
I see that she's packing, and I'm going to talk to her.
Yeah, she's in pretty good shape.
Okay. So I go, so have you heard the news?
She goes, oh yes, and how lovely to meet you too. And she's weird.
I'm Darius, by the way. Hi, have you heard the news? I'm Darius.
Well, Darius, it's a pleasure to meet you. Usually, when somebody initiates a conversation and they either know each other or they introduce themselves and ask for the person they wish to speak with's name first. Generally. Not have you heard the news, unless this is some strange, combobulated pickup line, which if it is, I assure you, it better be a good one.
Oh boy. Got that nat 20 in charisma? No.
No, what I was, sorry, my apologies. I'm not used to, I'm used to being direct. Hi, I am Darius. What is your name?
Loxla. A pleasure to meet
Loxla.
you.
That is a very nice name. I'm guessing from the bow, you are a hunter of sorts?
She's like, quite the astute one you are.
So what is I'm asking people with Emil's death, do you think the town should try to organize a defense?
Wait, what?
This is so bad.
Well,
Go back.
I was trying to open. Well, you didn't hear Emil's shoulders had a disagreement with his head, so it came off.
What is this still a pickup line? Like,
No, I was never trying to pick you up. I'm sorry. You are very pretty, but I'm not trying to pick you up.
she goes, so Emil's dead.
Yes.
Who killed him?
My buddy over there. And I point to drawing passed out on the couch.
Not passed out yet. Thank you very much. And
She
I had,
looks over.
2 beers.
She looks over and she goes, Guess I underestimated him as a ranger and a hunter. She goes,
Yes.
so she's like, the coming weeks will be interesting then, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to, because his number 2, Draco's still there, so I don't know what, because Draco said something right before Emil died. He said without Emil, he has nothing. Emil was his only chance. And then he proceeded to try to blow us up with a fireball.
Emil said
So
he was his best chance.
Okay, well,
Or Draco said Emil was his best chance.
yes, I was just trying to hear sound of so I don't know with Draco if he would be the heir apparent to run the group or if whatever, but I'm trying to see if any of the town people are in the mindset of we should probably establish some type of militia of sorts.
Loxley goes, well, that seems like a job for a lord.
But the Lord himself is not an army, so wouldn't he need an army?
A lord has the respect of his people. The people listen to the Lord. Without a lord, the people go about their own devices.
Do I see Darius talking to Loxla?
Yeah, you probably see it.
All right, I'm gonna like elbow Drog and say, "Hey, wasn't she like not coming back for a while? Maybe we should use this opportunity to do the whole werewolf thing. Maybe she'll help us."
Yeah, remember she wanted to charge us 200 gold?
Oh shoot! Maybe she'll do it. Maybe she's like has a change of heart now.
As Troy, she doesn't know that Lucius died yet, so you might want to communicate that to her. Just saying.
Why?
Because she was pretty smitten with him.
I highly doubt that.
No, I think she fucking hated him, actually.
Darius, in Lucius's mind, everyone loved him.
Of course.
In Troy's mind, everyone loved him.
No, in Lucius's mind.
Drug, let's go.
Lucius is dead. He doesn't have a mind anymore. So
that you know of.
That's kind of
Okay,
scary.
They're the world after.
Drog, let's go say hi to her, and I'll buy a second beer to bring over to her.
All right.
okay. Thank you for your time, Oro. We'll see you around.
She goes, Vistra, Drog, pleasure to see you again. I just heard the news. Drog, congrats. Must have been quite the show.
If you want to call it that. We're still all covered in like shit, aren't we?
Yeah, just blood.
Totally.
She goes, you know people eat here, right?
Maybe we should go change.
Right, yeah, just a suggestion.
But we would totally impress Loxley if we like look all tough and whatnot. So let's not change.
Well, isn't she the one who just told us? Yeah.
Are we over there yet? I thought we were still with Oro.
No,
Yeah,
she
she
was talking to you.
responded.
What? We were just talking to her?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guess I'll
I
say,
didn't realize
suppose you're right, and then
we
go
were
and
talking
change
to her.
because that's right.
I
I guess
didn't
I'll
say
buy
that.
my room for the night now too while I'm on my way, so I have a place to change in.
Yeah, and she's gonna get up as you guys do. She's like, I think I'll see you guys around.
Did I give her the
She gets
beer?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she slams it. It's like, all right, it's time to. It's like, it's been a while since I've been home, so I'm going to return home.
Well, it was nice to talk to you again.
She was like, yeah. Good night, and then just goes and leaves the bar.
That did not go the way I thought it was going to go.
Okay, how much did a night at the end cost again?
Yeah,
I think it was 2 gold.
or 4? 2.
2, maybe 3. 3 sounds right.
I think it was 3.
No, I'm going. I think 2. I think 2 would be.
No,
great.
we'll go with 3.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. Shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, guys, you need to get more water.
Okay.
Roger.
Discuss what you're gonna do.
I'm
Hey,
going to
guys,
bed. It's nighttime.
So,
Hey, can I have a piece of gold?
do you not have any money?
I only have 2 pieces of gold.
Okay, here you go. Here's a piece of
Thank you.
gold.
Okay, I think we should
You were
go
very
back to that
honorable.
dungeon.
Yeah,
That had the door.
I forgot. We know what the door
Let's do
says
that in the
now,
morning.
right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. Okay. Just gonna
Okay.
mark
I'm
off
just gonna
room.
sleep forever.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can use more money soon. Why do we not have any money?
Because this whole place is a freaking helpless mess without a lord.
So do
Apparently
you guys
we
want
can-
to try and become the Lord? Do you want to try and take Grey Manor? Where the fuck is it?
I don't know because they're a mess. They refuse to mount any defense of themselves without a lord.
Yeah, well, if you became that person, you would be in charge of that.
Yeah. Problem
But
solved.
the people just want to protect themselves, like, you know.
No, they want a strong
That's kind
leader
of what a
to
close-knit
follow.
group does.
I mean, I think for the sake of Grey Manor, we might have to just claim the castle or whatever.
The manor.
We'll see. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, can you hear us, Eric?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Because we
we're going
only
to
have we're going to bed.
We're going to bed.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Okay. You go to bed for the night. Drog, you had a few beers, right? How much did you drink?
I paid for one. I had one as a gift in Vistra. Did you give me that one, or did you give that to Lextra?
I gave it to Lox.
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 There we go. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So just 2. 10
Okay.
gallons.
Yeah, you don't have a dream tonight.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
won't have a dream tonight. Oh.
I gotta
You
get
don't
totally
dream.
wasted to have dreams.
That's the usual trend, yeah. All right. So you guys wake up in the morning. Adair serves you breakfast. What would you like to do?
We're gonna head back to that door in the
Yeah.
ruins that had the strange
Oh, okay.
wording.
Yeah. You head over there. Probably about like 11ish. You get there by. Just go back to the strange infernal words written on the wall.
Yeah.
All right, who feels like that they would be able to shrug off a cut on somewhere to rub it on the wall?
I will take the axe.
You
I'll
will?
take the axe and cut my hand and place it on the.
Hold on. Well,
Come on,
while
we're
I see you
going.
pulling that out, we'll stop you. Where's the ritual knife?
Oh, we have that. Do I have it?
You have that.
Oh,
Mhm.
let me check my stuff. Do I do have it?
Yeah, we definitely didn't give it to Oro.
I
They've
think,
had no.
unless you guys don't have it, I think you did give it to Oro.
No, he said he wanted nothing to do with it because it was more pagan than anything.
Oh, it was cultist. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Because he
didn't write
wouldn't
it
give us any
down.
money for it. We definitely. I mean, unless I have it, but I don't see it.
All right, you guys. We'll say you have it.
Yay! Okay. I'll hand Darius the knife thing,
Oh,
and then
Now that we record, we have the ability to go back.
yeah,
and
we can
check.
go back and check later and see what actually happened. And then I'll give him the. I don't know if the words mean anything. Do they mean anything? They were just telling us.
It just says like blood for fun or something like that.
blood for fun. It totally
Blood for
said that.
future reward.
I
blood
like that
for
so much
future
better.
reward. Yeah, blood for fun.
Blood for fun sounds more like a pro STD commercial. I don't know.
No, it actually says fun for blood. That's 1,000 times better.
yeah, same thing.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna slice my hand and place it on the gate.
Okay. You do
Minus
that.
20 HP. Poison
Touch your
knife.
hand. 1 point of damage.
Aw.
I fall unconscious.
No.
And then and blah 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 blah. And you put on the words
Yes.
like on the door. Okay. You take 11 points of necrotic damage, but you easily pass through the wall
Wait.
Okay.
What do you mean pass through the wall?
or the door.
Oh.
It's not a I think I might have described it as a door, but it's kind of like a wall.
Right. It was like a magic
Well,
door.
we all go through it, right? Or just
you could try.
Oh, so
Oh, just
only
me, and I
Darius
had the
went
knife.
through.
Then I had the knife.
You have the knife. Okay. Now what?
Can you pass the knife
Can we
back
can we
through?
also get the knife? Is there a switch on the other side?
I would like to look around on the other side.
No, it's kind of like a just this large. Make a perception check, actually. Do you have any light source, or are you just relying on your dark vision?
Relying on my dark vision. Yep, relying on my dark vision.
Okay, make a perception check then.
6.
It's kind of like a dark like it's a decent sized room, but it's dark. Has like a stone floor in like the center of it, and then it's stone floor, stone walls, some like a dusty table, some burnt out candles and stuff. You could see straight through the wall. You could see Draug and Vistra.
Like I can see. Okay, can I like?
Yeah, you can see them.
Can I like throw the knife at their feet?
Yeah, you throw it and it bounces off the wall, back towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up and then be like, yell through the wall, be like, "You guys try without the knife."
Okay, I'll draw a dagger and cut my hand and touch the word.
1 point piercing damage, and 3 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Do I pass through? Or?
You do.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Wait.
Hey, what's up, bud? I'd like to spark up a torch now that I'm standing in there as well.
Okay. Light one up. Vistra, you going in?
I guess.
Okay. You have to cut yourself to get in. I think you guys figured that part out.
Yeah, I'll cut myself. It doesn't. Yeah.
Okay. 1 point of cutting damage and 3 points of necrotic as well.
Okay.
Actually,
Sorry.
Casey, you take an additional 9, and Vistra, you take an additional 10 of necrotic.
Good.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'll cast the light cantrip so we can see.
You already had a torch lit.
Oh.
I'll put the torch.
Well, now we can see more.
Okay.
Is this like Legend of Zelda? If I put it out before it burns up, it's still good? Like that? Yeah! All right. Save me another Dooku stick for another day.
It's because you made the Legend of Zelda reference. That's why you got it.
And that fucking sweet poster right behind you.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
There we go. All right.
If I made that wouldn't fly.
I'll give you guys a torch. My God, you're level 6. Like, I assume you can generate light whenever you fucking want. Okay, so cast light out. It's a pretty decent sized room. It's about a 50 by 50 room, and Troy, stop that. You see a sword, not planted in the middle of the room, in the stone, kind of just like kind of hanging diagonally. Vistra and Draug, you guys can make perception checks if you want to.
Yes.
I will take that offer, sir. That is a 24 in perception, almost net 20.
Oh man. Okay. Draug, you see what look like very like this is a dusty room, but you see like the floor in it, like the stone floor with a thick layer of dust over it. You see some burnt out torches on the wall. You see some what looks like melted candle wax on various points on the floor in the room, and you also notice these faint red, like ethereal threads from going from the very pommel of the sword to different points on the ground.
Hold up, guys. Hold on. Take a look at that sword really close. There are very fine, almost maybe tripwires running around the room.
With the 24, you notice they're not physically there. They're kind of like ethereal.
Ooh.
Oh, I guess maybe it isn't a tripwire. Maybe it's something more. Maybe What's that word for? Crap. Starts with a A, I think. Crap. I don't think I can spell it either. It's like a spiral. Crap. Does anybody know what that word is?
Ethereal?
Yes, there we go. They appear to be ethereal.
Oh. Does that mean like we could wave our hands through it?
Do you try?
No. Can I like check to see if they're magic or religious or?
You gotta give me. You gotta give me more.
Okay.
You gotta. What specifically are you doing?
I guess I'll wave my hand through it. Yeah. I'll wave my hand through one of them.
Passes right through.
Cool.
I kind of like if it could tell like something passing through it. Like you see it kind of vibrate a little bit, but other than that.
Oh. And they're attached to the sword.
And the ground.
Yeah,
the pommel of the sword and like to the ground.
Pull out.
Is there any other like doors in the room?
Oh, did I notice any traps when I was perceiving or?
Oh.
Traps are investigation. You have to.
Wait, guys, you know what I prepared?
What's that?
Find traps. Should I use it? Or do you wanna try investigating first, and then if we can't find them, I'll use it?
That's a little metagaming.
Okay, I'll cast find traps.
All right, can you drop the spell and trap for me?
Let me see if I can click it. Where'd it go? Click.
Yes.
What's this say?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or a hidden sinkhole. Damn those sinkholes. Always sneaking up on us.
Hey, Alex in Florida got destroyed by a sinkhole.
I am going to say.
What?
There's a bomb in the room. We don't know where it is.
I'm going to say you detect nothing.
I detect nothing.
No, there are no traps.
So we don't deem it harmful or undesirable? Is my guess. You don't have to answer. That's just my...
Yeah, no, there's no traps. Like, you're not going to get shot with a crossbow or get acid dumped on you or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. All right, guys, there's no traps here. It's totally safe.
I go for the sword.
You just walk up into it?
Oh.
Yep.
Why would it do that?
Wait,
what are you doing?
We see books?
I'm going to try to pick up the sword.
Okay. You grab it, yank up. We see all the like ethereal fuzz kind of vibrate. Make a strength check for me.
Just got it.
All right.
Oh, right.
DC's gonna be, we'll say DC 20.
Son of a bitch. 17.
Yeah, that's pretty close. You try to yank it up, and you get it to move a little bit, but doesn't seem to budge.
Damn.
Oh boy.
Okay, your boy Draug wants to give it a go.
Can I assist and like pull on Draug? Can I? Oh, bullshit. Natural 20.
Wow.
Damn. Hell yeah! So that's hilarious. Darius, you like try to yank it.
My God.
Draug comes up, feeling pretty confident off his killing of a meal the day before. Just comes in with such confidence and gusto. Just gives it like one yank and just and it's just.
And I go. I loosened it.
Totally.
As you pull it up, and and like kind of hold it above your head, there's 5 strings still attached, and as you kind of like pull it, they all kind of like vibrate, and then I would like everybody to roll initiative.
What?
It's okay. I got the sword.
I guess, but is the sword even useful?
I don't know, man.
I'm.
I have initiative of 5.
Two.
Did you guys see my roll?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you rolled 15.
Okay, because it popped up with a message.
Ron showed up a message too.
Sorry, I gotta flip through the old monster manual for a while.
Oh.
I'm scared.
It's not like another slime, ooze,
Did
gelatin.
we see anything else in the room? There were
You
books.
did
We
that
should have
much.
checked the books.
Oh, there were books.
There were also candles to light.
There were
but
candles
I don't
to
know if that was
light.
a thing.
Wow.
I guess this does not designate as a trap. So I'm assuming we
Technically.
have 5 enemies coming towards us.
Because were there 5
I have a
strings?
serial trend. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I just gotta look at the one I want. Sorry. Okay.
Guys,
Yeah, this makes sense.
guys, we could play on Halloween
We could.
if we go back to the night for on Halloween.
I actually have Halloween plans with my D&D group.
Aww.
Never mind.
They asked me
quicker than that.
they're having a Halloween party.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's
We're okay
fine.
we're okay being your side D&D game.
Yeah,
It's
just
okay.
side D&D.
The B squad.
Well, no, Casey, you and me are the side D&D game. Emily and Eric each have different games they play.
Oh, there's no side game. Everyone's an equal game.
What'd you guys get on initiative?
I got a
15,
5.
5, and what do you get, Emily?
2.
2.
Oh,
You have a -1 for initiative?
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
she's
gonna-
not extra.
Is it okay if I roll with my real dice?
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Okie doke.
Oh.
All right. So as this kind of like happening, you kind of like the spot where you pull the sword from, you just kind of hear what sounds like the jangle of chains,
Ooh.
and then once you pull up, the dust from all the floor, all over the floor gets spread out, and you see what looks like essentially a pentagram. Each melted candles on like a corner of the star, like with the circle. And that is where the strings are leading to, is where the melted candles are. And then you just hear the sound of chains, and then you just see like this sort of like hand come up out of like the hole this sword was in, and it's just covered. A hand is generous. It's kind of like a claw with just chains coming out of it, and you just see it crawl up, and then push itself up out of this hole.
Can I cut the head off while he's still half in the ground?
No, you got a shit initiative.
Aw.
Actually, you did like a 15 on it.
Yeah, I got a
right?
15.
Oh, yeah. No, because I was going to say you were not expecting this.
Oh, damn it. I was too
Is
close.
that fair?
That's true. I was in it.
Oh boy.
But yeah, you just see this like just medium sort of almost humanoid thing, just giant horns covered in chains, and then sorry, I just have to and it speaks something in a language you do not understand.
Crap. None of us understand Celestial.
Yeah,
No, it's not
I
celestial.
picked it. No, it's not.
No.
I thought that's the.
It's probably
Does it have a-
infernal.
Does it have a-
it is speaking
Damn it.
infernal.
Does it
And
have
then,
dad bod?
As it's getting no reaction, it'll speak directly to you, Drog, telepathically. It just goes, there's like chains dingling. He goes, "It's a nice sword you got there."
Is it yours?
He goes, "I made it."
It's very nice. I don't mean to steal it. If you would like it back, we'll be on our way, and we can just pretend like we never met.
And like as he like chuckles, like as the chains just sort of like jingle and hit against each other, and then he kind of like reaches like one of his like hands out that'll have just like chains like coming out from like the webbings of his fingers, and just kind of puts it on your shoulders. He's like, "It's a very nice sword. I'd be happy to loan it to you for a while."
What is the price?
He goes, "Oh, I could draw up a contract."
Oh, geez. That literally sounds like a deal with the devil.
What does this contract entail?
Oh,
Not accepting. I am just curious
Oh.
for the sake of conversation, sir.
Well, this sword has a way of keeping track of your debt, let's say, and when you reach the limit, I will cash in. But that being said, if you never hit your ceiling, you can use it potentially forever.
What are we talking about keeping track? You're saying when I slay an enemy that is counted?
He points to this. He kind of like takes your shoulder and kind of like throws the like sword like on its side and like holds it in front of you. And he points out 3 very dull gems. And as he drags his hand over it, they all kind of like light up, and there's 3 bright red like rubies embedded in the blade of the sword. And he goes, when? He goes, these will keep track of your debt.
Okay. So there's 3 of them.
Indeed.
It is a very mighty and fine sword, but I do not believe that I would be worthy of it. May I ask any of my party members if they would be interested?
He like looks at he goes, be my guest.
Hey guys, so this guy is willing to lend us this really great looking sword and all.
Yeah.
Do you guys want a sword? He's got like some terms, but he said like as long as we don't meet him, we can use it forever.
Drug, I would never make any kind of deal with anything that just rose from the ground like that. Out of a pentagram?
It's all who's got to read the terms of agreement for stuff. Like, I'm down, sure.
Never make any deal with any bad things.
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check to see if my guy figures this out. Below a 10, he's going for it. Oh, natural 1. Yeah, I take it. I'm like about it.
Are you sure, Darius?
Darius, I would definitely advise against this.
Okay, you can hold the sword while you talk to him, and I'm gonna back up.
You pass the sword to him. As you pass it off, the gems fade, and as you put in your hand, Darius, he goes, so you're interested?
Yeah.
He goes, strong man like you do some pretty decent work with this.
What my friend said, there's some terms.
Can I lean over to Vistra at this point and go, Vistra, I don't know what's going on.
Can I try like I don't know, like grab the sword out of Darius's hands, because I'm definitely against anything with these.
So you're not things. Like next to them. You want to run up and just try to yank? No, you didn't go up to the sword.
Then yeah, I'm gonna just try and tackle. I mean, I can't, but it'll be funny because I'm small. Try to tackle Darius.
Strength check.
You're gonna attempt to tackle Darius.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I want to knock the sword out of his hands.
I would like to check.
Make a dex save for me.
Me? Or him?
Or her.
No, Vistra.
Okay, because I would argue strength. I'd be like, no.
Oh, I was supposed to use my real dice.
9.
Wait, let me check what my dex saving thing is. Maybe it's amazing. Oh, it's 8. It's -1.
Wait, what?
My dex is -1.
Oh.
As you begin to run over, you hear just like the sound of a chain yanking, and then you have like chains around your feet, and then you just hear a telepathic voice. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'll get to you in a moment. Right now, I'm discussing deals
No,
and terms
I don't.
and conditions."
I don't like this.
And the chains are kind of like snaking around your legs, and they're rooting you in place.
Is this magic? Spell?
Give me this.
Or is this
He's
just
moving
like something
mechanically
like part of
a little
him,
more
right?
around her.
They are coming off from him. Yeah.
Okay. Is there like a rock on the ground, like a stone?
No, it's actually a pretty clear room.
I'm just.
Oh.
I'll yell
You can still
to.
reach your back and everything.
I can what?
Still reach your backpack and everything.
Oh,
You
I
still have
just
access to all
wanted
your
to
stuff.
throw something at Darius and get his attention. I guess I could yell and do that too.
Darius rolled a 1. He is thinking this is a pretty sweet deal.
Darius,
Dude, it's a nice fucking sword.
no.
But what are the terms? You're gonna
Also,
die.
I would like to finish discussing the terms to him because I got interrupted.
Yeah,
So
he goes, now that interloper is out of the way.
That's a good word, buddy. That's a good word.
He
Interloper.
goes, oh yes. He goes, tell me you're interested. Strong fellow like yourself.
This is interesting. I do like a good sword.
Drags his claw across the diamonds as you're holding the sword, and all of them gain this bright red glow.
So how does So did he mention anything about a debt to me?
He goes, well, if you sign the contract, you can use this sword as long as you want. He goes, one. He goes, and it's a very nice sword. And in game terms, it's a +3 longsword, which is hella fucking good. And he goes, these 3 gems keep track of your debt. He goes, if you reach your ceiling, he goes, I will collect the debt. He goes, if the 3 gems never go out, you use this great sword forever.
What would make a gem
to go out? Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm getting if you let me get it. So
He goes, that's part of the fun. I'm not going to tell you how to avoid it. Once a gem they only go off one at a time. When one goes off, I'll let you try to figure it out.
I'm not smart.
Like a smart man.
I'm not smart.
He goes, please, you don't give yourself enough credit.
No, I'm not smart. And
he goes, literally anybody can figure it out.
when people start telling me I'm smart, I tend to walk away. So and you got, I realize I'm dumb, but if you tell me something, I don't like secrets. You just tell me. I'm about the sword, man. I really like the sword, but the mystery is what's making me not like it. So like, if you just tell me, do they go out when I kill somebody, or do they go out when I like use it like a superpower on it or something
like when you pick your teeth with it? What are we talking?
Like I'm a fighter. So if I'm killing lots of people.
Oh, he goes, what good is a sword when you can only kill 3 things with it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Exactly. So I was like, this sounds like a bad deal.
I go to sleep 3 times.
He goes,
like,
he goes, I created this sword.
Okay, so you know what they do. So what does it do? When do they go out?
He goes, make a charisma check.
I'm not trying to be. I'm just like.
You might as well go for it. You might get that 20.
He goes, isn't that part of the fun? I will tell you this. Your one gem will break. The gems will break when you fail.
Okay, now.
Holy crap, you're going to make a roll lose.
What could I possibly pay you with for use of such an awesome sword?
if all 3 gems never go off? Nothing.
No, but when they do go off.
They do go off. He goes, I will come and collect the debt.
All right,
As simple as that.
So you collect like my legs.
soul?
Do I recognize
arm.
this like demon looking like guy at all?
Make a religion check.
No, I'm rolling in real life.
Don't you lie to me.
That didn't do much better. Let me check what my religion is. 14.
Not enough. You need a 15.
Oh,
You know the
man.
rules. Mhm.
Damn. Can I ask him who he is? Or is he still
again,
like...
you'll hear this voice in your head. He's like, I thought I told you I'd get to you in a second once we finish discussing.
I'm just so eager.
He ignores you and goes back to speaking with you there in Harriet.
So, but like I'm fine giving you like an arm if you want an arm, but like you're gonna take like my first kid. I don't have like I already gave my first kid away, so like I don't have a first kid to give you.
He goes. He looks at Dad, like he gets really close to you and looks in your eyes, and then like telepathically speaks to you, like lifts up your arm. He goes, what fucking use would I have for a severed arm or a child?
I don't know what you're into,
He
man.
goes, that is the stupidest shit I have ever heard.
Hey, you're not here for intelligent people. If you offer a free sword in exchange for something that they don't know what they're gonna get, so you
I
gotta.
told you what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a sword that only will cause problems for you if you fail.
I'm looking for a reason to get the sword, and you just give me a reason not to. By like you got me sold. It's just I gotta know like what am I paying? Like what's the debt that's gonna be collected on
10
your
gold? Like, what do we got?
like? So what do
Charisma
you?
check of 2, dude. He's not gonna tell you. I already gave you. It goes off when you fail. Like,
All right, now what happens if I sell the sword or something?
he laughs. You go like, it's magically bound to whoever has the contract.
So like it would come back to me if I sell it to somebody, or like
Infinite gold.
Infinite gold glitch. D&D infinite gold glitch. 7 views on YouTube. All right.
Oh boy.
He goes, I think you'd have a very hard time selling it.
okay, what if I like? Okay, you know what? This sounds like a good deal. What could go wrong? Famous last D&D words. All right, and I put my hand out, shake his hand.
He as you go to shake his hand, he opens his palm and just like a scroll, and it's like a contract appears, and it says the details of like, I use this sword.
I click accept.
Hold on.
He goes, call me old fashioned, but you do have to sign the blood.
Quick question, buddy. Quick question. Do you how do you play? How are you with the fiddle?
Let me look at his charisma modifier.
Gonna challenge the devil to a fiddle contest?
He looks at you. Look at all the chains on him, and he goes, "It's a little hard to hold a bow."
Hard to hold a bow. Okay. Can I check? Can I do insight on that or no? Can I see?
Yeah, you can look at his hands. Them being mostly chains, it'd probably be difficult to hold a bow. Yeah, you don't have to roll for that.
Hey, hits. You don't.
Just saying. What a nature check tell me here, or maybe like an insight of like the floor. Do I like see anything I could use to help identify this guy? Because I guess I'm just standing here this whole time.
Make a religion check.
20, natural 20.
God damn.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
You've heard of tales of these types of creatures in myth. This is a chain devil, but it is a devil, which are incredibly lawful creatures.
Hey, wait a minute, guys. I think I know what this guy is.
Do you? Because I have no idea. A chain devil.
Like, I'll say that out loud. Like, I'm looking at him and I'm like, he's got the chains. And he does seem a little devilly. He did speak
He's holding this contract out in front of you. It's like,
I would like to, so I ask him, I go, can you sweeten the pot and give me like some gold on top of the sword?
I'm like, hey Vista?
Yeah.
How bad is this?
You know,
chains will start wrapping around your leg, Darius, when you say that, and he goes, "Do you mean to insult me?"
No, I'm hard up for money. I need money.
You summoned me. I give you a gracious offer.
I picked up a sword, man.
What happens if we decline the offer?
that's a great question.
You don't know. He's speaking solely to Darius right now.
Okay, I'll ask Vistra.
Yeah.
Vistra, what happens if we decline his offer?
I don't know. Can I make a
You gotta
religion?
make a decision, Darius.
Darius,
All right,
don't do
I'm
it.
giving you more than enough time to think about it.
I sign.
You sign? Just take your still bleeding hand. Sign.
Yep.
All right,
He goes.
might as well make another character now.
He goes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Contract person to Flames. He goes, maybe I'll be seeing you soon. Who knows? And then the chains kind of like snake off you guys, and like he just descends back into this hole.
Wait, isn't it my turn?
Sword still. No, we were just looking at this initiative, depending if Meryl wanted to.
I mean, like he said he would get to me.
Oh, we didn't attack him.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. I know. It's fine.
He's lawful. We could have just left, I think.
Yeah, and then
Harmful.
Mhm.
I gotta
He
kick
goes,
your sword. I'm good.
yeah, you are now it's sitting in your hand. The ethereal red strings kind of just like snap off, like, and then you are now holding the sword known as Debt Collector. It is a +3 long sword.
All right.
That means you add +3 to hit, and you add +3 on your damage.
Nice.
And it has a special magical ability that you will find out.
All right. I'm just gonna put it. Oh shit! He didn't give me a holster for it, so I have no way of holding it. Man, I wish I had got the return policy on that.
She's never returned.
One thing with this, you are constantly attuned with this weapon.
Attuned,
attuning to magical items is when you spend a certain amount of time. Normally, you can unattune to a weapon, but this weapon you are constantly attuned to.
So I always know where it is and stuff.
Yeah, so nobody else can attune to it, and and you can never unattune to it.
Cool.
So even if you don't use it, you would still gain the magical benefits and or unbenefits.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I say, all right, guys. I think I got a pretty good deal. I got a good sword.
Darius, I think it was
So
a
we're just gonna
very
leave it laying on the
bad
ground?
idea.
Nope.
It's
Even
a
the
good sword,
cultist like pentagram is gone.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying. I think I won in that. I think I won in that negotiation.
I think we need to go find a way for you to get out of that deal, but I guess we'll worry about it later.
Ah, man. We all just live in life.
Not with devils. Bad. A bad idea. It's a bad idea.
Right, you guys doing anything else? Actually, you know what? It's 8:40. I think we'll call it there for tonight.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That's rough. I'm glad I didn't take it.
Yeah, a
I
sword
have
doesn't
proficiency
really
points.
help you out too much.
No.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was also trying to get rid of it. Last time I took a magical item, everybody was upset that I didn't ask. Now everybody's upset that I did ask. Look, crap.
I don't know.
Troy's right. You do have the blood spear. So each of you now have the magical item. Some of you too.
Well, excuse me, Emily. Hogging them all.
Well, you are
So excuse me.
good at sneaking. You don't need this stuff. I cast magic
Oh,
stuff.
it gives you good stuff? Oh, right. They did say that.
Advantage on stealth.
Advantage on stealth, which for you means just a regular stealth roll.
Oh, dang! I forgot With disadvantage. Yay!
If you were to give it to Drog, he would have advantage on stealth and likely never fail a stealth check again.
I know.
That would require sharing, and she's not about that.
I mean, I'm sure Vistra is about it, but you don't want her.
Physically can't do it.
You don't want her clanking around.
You don't want to play your character that well.
Yeah.
Ooh, the shade.
Damn straight.
Shade.
All right, so let's call it there for the recording.
Did nothing for me.